on the go. Fox Toledo News at 10 starts right now.
There's still far more questions than answers tonight after a Toledo Zoo employee was injured by a charging elephant. Good evening, I'm Laura Emerson. That zookeeper still in the hospital, not able to tell investigators what happened, and there are new concerns about a possible breach of the zoo's safety protocol. Barrett Andrews kicks off our Team Fox coverage with how management is dealing with all of this.
The zoo's rounding up elephant experts and their own security and management staff to form an inquiry team trying to piece together exactly how the attack played out. Yesterday, just before 4 o'clock, elephant manager Don Red Fox went into Louie's enclosure with a bag of carrots.
Louie appears to have been startled when Don first walked in. Louie was facing the other way.
That's when Louie came at the trainer several times, breaking some ribs and injuring his wrist. So why was Red Fox in there in the first place? Well, it's called free contact training, where zookeepers actually enter the enclosure and interact with the elephants.
Elephants are very social creatures, and that becomes a very important part, the positive contact from the keepers, the rewards. Some of that you can do through protected, but we believe very strongly in the way that we manage the elephant collection.
That protected contact he refers to involves working with the elephants through walls instead of actually going inside.
Both free contact and protected contact are techniques, methods, management styles, whatever term you want to use, that are accepted by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums.
So the Toledo Zoo uses a combination of the two. They expected to move toward protected contact for Louie as he became an adult, but still a young elephant. They can't figure out why he would attack like this, and they don't know why Red Fox, while allowed to be inside the enclosure alone, didn't have another zookeeper nearby per zoo protocol.
At this point, we don't know what Don was thinking or doing because we have not been able to speak with him. We also, you can't get inside of an elephant's head.
And Red Fox is still in the hospital tonight. His family told zoo officials he appears to be doing better. Doctors saying he's still in no condition to talk to investigators. We've been told there will be a news conference tomorrow afternoon, and the zoo may release video of the attack, although from the sound of it, that's not going to do a whole lot to answer many questions. Reporting tonight, Barrett Andrews, Fox Toledo News.
The zoo says to its knowledge, only 1 or 2 zoo visitors actually witnessed the attack, but several were close by. Some even called 911. Fox Toledo's Heather Miller spoke with a family who was there, and here's what they had to say.
Well, the Czarniecki family is actually visiting Toledo from South Carolina. But after a trip to the Toledo Zoo yesterday, it's a vacation they will never forget. It was a typical day at the zoo for the Czarniecki family, posing for pictures and visiting the polar bears. But when they rounded the corner, they were greeted by a sight they didn't expect.
There was a lot of people kind of in a frenzy. They were running around looking to see if there were any employees around.
Jason, his wife, and children arrived at the elephant exhibit moments after Louie, the 7-year-old, 4,000-pound elephant, attacked his trainer, Don Red Fox.
We saw the animal trainer sort of, his legs were poking through and some iron bars, and he was being propped up by a few other employees there. And you could see that he was visibly very hurt and with blood coming down his head. And he was gripping his lungs pretty tightly, which led me to think that he had broken some ribs or.
The Toledo Zoo says Red Fox did sustain broken ribs and a broken wrist after he was hit by Louie's tusk. The zoo says no visitors were in danger at any time, and Jason says that didn't concern him, even with his 4- and 5-year-old daughters in tow.
They need to know exactly why these animals are behind fences and cages, why we're not supposed to feed them, and, exactly what can happen. And, you think you go to the zoo and everything's under control, all these other people are there, but you never really know.
Now, Jason tells me he didn't take any pictures of the aftermath of the attacks, but he was shocked to see many others snapping away. However, at last check, no pictures or videos have turned up on the internet. Reporting live tonight, Heather Miller, Fox Toledo News.